In the heart of a vast, golden desert called Sand Valley, there lived an old man named Baba Rafi, a kind-hearted and wise elder with a long white beard, a floppy desert hat, and a walking stick carved from an old cactus tree. He wasn't alone. His unusual family included a camel named Tofu, lazy, proud, and always chewing something, horse named Rizzo, elegant, fast, and a little dramatic, dog named Taika, loyal, energetic, and obsessed with bones and belly rubs. They lived together in a small clay house with a windmill made from old fan blades and scrap. They cooked, played, planted cactus gardens, and even flew kites on windy desert days. Each had chores. Baba Rafi swept the sand. Tofu carried water from the oasis. Rizzo delivered mail to nearby villages. Taika guarded their treasure, a golden kettle that had been in the family for 100 years. Scene 2. The mysterious storm, a sandstorm, was brewing. Not an ordinary one, but the dreaded Screaming Dunes storm, said to uncover secrets buried for centuries. Taika barked at the wind like he could stop it. One evening, the sky turned an eerie shade of purple. Baba Rafi rushed to tie everything down. Tofu lay flat under a blanket. Rizzo galloped in circles, panicking. The storm raged all night. By morning, everything was buried. But when the wind settled and the sun rose, something strange appeared near their home. A piece of a golden map, half buried in the sand. It glowed. Baba Rafi picked it up, eyes wide. It showed a giant X not too far from their home. Was it a real treasure map? Scene 3. The desert expedition begins, fueled by curiosity and dreams of adventure. The team packed up. Tofu wore goggles and carried water tanks on his hump. Rizzo had a saddle full of tools, maps, and snacks. Taika wore a backpack full of bones. Baba Rafi brought his kettle. For luck, he said. They marched across the scorching desert, following strange symbols from the map. Along the way, they faced a sea of mirages, where Tofu tried to drink a floating watermelon. A sand trap Rizzo fell in, dramatically acting like she was in a movie. They began digging. All except Tofu, who claimed his hump hurt. Nothing. A cactus maze, where Taika got stuck between two spiky arms and needed lotion afterward. The rock was actually a mechanical guardian creature, shaped like a giant metal scorpion. They camped under stars, told silent stories through gestures, and became more like a true family than ever before. Scene 4. The guardian of the treasure. After 3 days, they reached the Whistling Rocks, where the X was marked. Hours passed. They found, but then, Taika started barking at a strange rock. Suddenly, the ground trembled. It roared silently and blocked the path to a hidden door under the sand. A fierce chase began. Tofu ran with legs wobbling like jelly. Rizzo zipped in zigzags. Confusing the robot, Taika jumped on the scorpion's tail, pressing buttons. Baba Rafi used his kettle as a mirror to reflect sunlight into the scorpion's eyes. It worked. The scorpion overheated and shut down with a buzz. Behind it, a golden hatch opened, leading underground. Scene 5. The secret beneath the sand. They climbed down into a glowing chamber, filled with mirrors, vines, and ancient stone carvings. He placed it gently, in a slot on the chest lid. At the center, a giant chest with symbols. It read in ancient letters, "Only the one who gives will receive." Baba Rafi tried to open it. Rizzo kicked it. Nothing. A second kettle made of pure gold, engraved with a story of his family line. Tofu sat on it. No effect. Then Baba Rafi looked at his kettle, the one passed down by his grandfather. The chest clicked and opened. They brought seeds, soil, and stories. The desert slowly turned green with small crops growing. Inside, jewels, scrolls, old tools, but instead of keeping the treasure, Baba Rafi smiled. He took one old scroll. It had ancient farming knowledge, secrets to water-saving crops, and sustainable desert gardening techniques. He left everything else for others to find someday. Scene 6. Return to the village. Heroes of the desert. The group returned home after days in the desert. News spread. The story of the old man and his animal friends who found treasure, but chose wisdom, went viral across nearby villages. Soon, people came to Baba Rafi's house, not for treasure, but for advice. Baba Rafi opened a desert learning camp, run by the team. Tofu taught hydration and camel naps. Rizzo taught express desert travel. Taika taught sand sniffing and bone burying. Baba Rafi taught how to live with heart, and share with others. They built swings, water pumps, and even an open-air cinema. Scene 7. The ending twist. Not the last treasure. One night, while everyone danced under stars, Tika brought a strange object in his mouth. It was another piece of map. Another adventure was calling. Baba Rafi smiled and whispered, "Let's see what the desert hides next."